guys? What's going on, Ty Squad? What's going on, everybody? Ty here with another video. So, who's the best edge rusher, and who is going to be out of these three? Who's going to have the most best season this year? Out of these three. So, I'm going to have to start with Miles Garrett. Now, Miles Garrett did win Defense Player of the Year, and I'm going to say this as a Browns fan, we're we're here for the playoffs. We're going to make the playoffs this year. Like we have Denzel Ward, we have Miles Garrett, we have Deshaun Watson, we have Nick Chubb, we have Amari Cooper. Like we have guys that guys that will really we are loaded. We are loaded as a Browns team, and I think with Miles Garrett winning Defense Player of the Year last year, and and Deshaun Watson coming back, and Nick Chubb coming back, we're loaded. A we're going to win a Super Bowl. We're going to be in the playoffs and win a Super Bowl, because I think we're most loaded. And Miles Garrett was drafted to the Browns, and I definitely think Miles Garrett for the key is leading that defense for the Browns. He is leading that defense with the Browns. Yes, we got a lot of good Browns players like Denzel Ward on that defense side of the ball. Um, like Denzel Ward on that defense side of the ball, and a lot of pieces. Though that Browns defense will be really good this season. I'm really going to be interested in to see how the defense plays for the Browns and how the offense plays for the Browns too this off season. But I do think Miles Garrett will have a bounce back season, will have a good season, and will and will win another Defense Player of the Year reward. The next player that I have is T.J. Watt. Now, some a lot of some Steelers fans will say, "Well, T.J. Watt has been um, the best edge rusher for the Steelers. He has been ever since he been in he been with the Steelers. He has been the best edge rusher for the Steelers. I think T.J. Watt will win a defense player of the year reward. It's just going to take time. Like the Steelers, they got a new quarterback, and they got two new quarterbacks, and and Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, which I think both Justin Fields and Justin Fields and Russell Wilson will take separate snaps as the quarterback. But overall, I do think Russell Wilson will start week 1, and then Justin Fields will probably get the starting job by probably week 7 or week 8 for the Steelers. But overall, I think T.J. Watt will win a Defense Player of the Year. So he's got to be on my list of top top two edge rushers to play the game. And I'm just going to say this: if T.J. Watt can have a good season, and the Steelers can have a good season with their two quarterbacks, and Russell and Fields, you guys are good there. You guys are good there. You guys are good there. because you guys got a billion block and TJ Watt. You guys got two new quarterbacks. You guys are good there. When we think about what TJ Watt is doing, TJ Watt, I would say TJ Watt should have won a couple years ago the Defense Player of the Year. That's just my opinion. He should have won the Defense Player of the Year. And last year, Miles Garrett and T.J. Watt was up for it again. Was up for it again for Defense Player of the Year. But we know that as a Browns fan, as a Browns fan, as a Browns fan, I think as a Browns fan, as a Browns fan, I'm still happy that Miles Garrett got that Defense Player of the Year reward last year because Miles Garrett really deserved that Defense Player of the Year reward of the way he played defense last year. But I do think if if it came down to the two, if it came down to the two, like I say this every time, like can we just split the reward? Can we just split the reward? Like give one to T.J. Watt, give one to Miles Garrett. If they're the two runners up for Defense Player of the Year again, or if somebody else is up for the Defense Player of the Year again, please split the award. Please like give one to the runner, one to the winner, one to the second runner up, and one to the third runner up. Because whoever's in that conversation and gets the who's ever in that top three voting for Defense Player of the Year, I definitely think you should give rewards out to those players. But the next the next edge rusher that I'm going to say is Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons has played his whole career with the Cowboys. And I do think Michael Parsons will be a Cowboy for the rest of his career because that's who Jerry Jones wants to keep as a Cowboy. But the Cowboys also have a lot of questions too to ask. Like, are you going to sign Dak Prescott? Are you going to sign? Are you going to sign C.A. Lamb? But back to Michael Parsons. Is that he's the best edge rusher. I think he's going to have to be he's in a few years he's going to win a defense player of the year reward. Like I said about T.J. Watt and Miles Garrett, is that I think all three of these edge rushers, like there's a lot of different edge rushers that I could put on my list, but I'm putting these three just because I think they have the most potential to be the best edge rusher. Like we've seen edge rushers before, edge rushers before in conversations like this. But there's going to be more edge rushers and more defensive players coming into the NFL and being like these three that I put on my list. Now before you guys go, well, you leaving this guy out, you leaving this guy out. This is my list of top three. Everybody has their own list of top three edge rushers or players, or this is my top three. My top three. But when you look at these top three edge rushers and these top three players on defense, you have to give them a lot of credit. We have to give these players in the NFL and the NBA a lot of credit because once the players that we see today retire, we're going to be like, we wish we could see them play again. But guys, so if you're new and never give up your dreams, and I hope all of you guys are safe out there and stay blessed and peace.